Bonjour, soyez les bienvenus. Comment ça va? Ça va, n'est-ce pas? D'accord, ça va avec moi. Ok, aujourd'hui nous allons traiter demander poliment. Today we are going to be treating how to ask politely. La première leçon, the first lesson, nous avons traité demander poliment utilisant le verbe pouvoir. In the first lesson, we treated how to ask questions politely using pouvoir, to be able. And we saw that to be able to ask, make polite questions, we say je pourrais, tu pourrais, il, elle pourrait, nous pourrions, vous pourriez, il, elle pourrait. Can we take that again? Je pourrais, tu pourrais, il, elle pourrait, nous pourrions, vous pourriez, il, elle pourrait. And then when you conjugate that, the main verb that you want to express, which is the main idea you want to express, must remain in the infinitive form. D'accord? Merci. Yes. Must remain in the infinitive form. That is the form that is not conjugated. For example, if you wanted to ask a question, excuse me, sir, can I go out? It would be very correct for you to say, could I go out? So in French, we will say, excusez-moi, monsieur, pourrais-je sortir? Excusez-moi, monsieur, pourrais-je sortir? Okay, if we want to say, but you must remember to add, s'il vous plaît. Okay, so the sentence goes, excusez-moi, monsieur, pourrais-je sortir? If it's oui, we'll say, excusez-moi, monsieur, pourrions-nous sortir? Okay, so you see it goes in that form. Pour la deuxième leçon, for the second lesson, it was also how to ask politely, demander poliment, mais we were using vouloir. Le verbe que nous avions utilisé, c'était vouloir. Okay, vouloir, to want to. Now, and so we said to use it in making polite and formal sentence requests, questions. We conjugate it to what? Is it le présent de l'indicatif ou bien le conditionnel? Merci, le conditionnel. Vous êtes très, très intelligent. Okay. And so for vouloir, to be respectful, polite, formal, how do we say it goes? Vouloir. Je voudrais, tu voudrais, il, elle voudrait. Nous voudrions, vous voudriez, il, elle voudrait. D'accord. And the major verb must also remain in the form that is not conjugated. Par exemple, if I want to say, could the boys eat? Could they eat? And so how would we say it in French? We would say, no, sorry, not could they. Would they want to eat? So we would say, voudrait-il manger? Voudrait-il manger? Voudrait-il manger? Would they like to swim? Voudrait-il nager? Nager, N-A-G-E-R, N-A-G-E-R, that's to swim. You see that the major verb we are expressing remains in the form that is not conjugated. D'accord. Aujourd'hui, nous allons regarder aussi demander poliment. Mais nous utilisons le verbe aimer. We are still treating demander poliment, but we are using the verb aimer. Aimer, what does that mean? To like. D'accord. Okay, I will always want you to know how to conjugate it using le présent de l'indicatif, which is why it's because that's the everyday usage. That's the form we use with people we are very friendly with, family members like mom, dad, brother, sister, people who are younger than we are. Okay, everyday usage. So let's look at aimer au présent de l'indicatif. Aimer bien conjugated using présent de l'indicatif. D'accord? Première personne singulière as first person singular, j'aime. Now look at the third column. You see that verb remains in its infinitive form. That's rire. Rire. Répétez après moi. Rire. To laugh. Okay, so I want to say I would like to laugh. So I'll say j'aime rire. J'aime rire. Okay. Deuxième personne singulière, second person singular, you, single you, okay? Tu aimes. Okay? Cry, baby. Okay. Tu aimes crier. Répétez après moi, s'il vous plaît. Tu aimes crier. Tu aimes crier. You would like to cry. Would you like to cry? Est-ce que tu aimes crier? Would you like to cry? Est-ce que tu aimes crier? Or tu aimes crier? Would you like to cry? Okay, third person singular. Ça c'est troisième personne singulière. Ok? Il, elle aime sourire. To smile. Il aime sourire. Elle aime sourire. Ok? Let's look at première personne plurielle, first person plural. Nous, oui, d'accord. Nous aimons voyager. We would like to travel. Nous aimons voyager. We like to travel. We would like to travel. D'accord. Vous aimez lire. You would like to read. Elles aiment faire la cuisine, to cook. D'accord. But using it in the form that spells politeness, respect, and a formal level, we use le conditionnel. That is, now we are looking at la conjugaison du verbe aimer au conditionnel. Au conditionnel, look at how that goes for première personne singulière, for first person singular, j'aimerais nager. Did you see the difference? In using the présent de l'indicatif, it was j'aime rire, j'aime nager. But using le conditionnel, it changes from j'aime to j'aimerais. J'aimerais nager. I would like to swim. It is a hot afternoon and you just want to express that in French, so you say j'aimerais nager. J'aimerais rire. I would like to laugh. Nobody stops you from laughing. Only that you must laugh responsibly. D'accord. J'aimerais nager. Deuxième personne singulière, second person singular. Tu aimerais. Say that after me. Tu aimerais jouer. You see that? You would like to play. You see that the major verb remains in the infinitive form. D'accord. Première personne plurielle. Nous aimerions nettoyer. We would like to clean up. Deuxième personne plurielle. Vous aimeriez conduire la voiture. Conduire. That is the form that's the infinitive form of the verb to drive. Okay? To drive. D'accord. Please, when you're writing it down, because you have to write this down in your notebook, you must write it down using please indicate to before drive. Okay? I omitted to there, so you help me fix that. To drive a car. Vous aimeriez conduire la voiture. You would like to drive a car. Okay. Troisième personne plurielle. Ils aimeraient boire de l'eau. They would like to drink water. D'accord. So now we have seen how to use the verb aimer in making polite expressions. Okay. Exercice. Écrivez les suivants en français. Let's do this exercise together. I would like to sweep the floor. What is to sweep? Balayer. So how am I supposed to say I would like? I will say, remember in the previous slide, I would like, j'aimerais, d'accord. And to sweep, balayer, the floor, le sol. J'aimerais balayer le sol. D'accord? Okay. I will take it up to number 3 and then I would leave you to do the rest. Number 2. She would like to go shopping. She is what? Third person singular. Elle would like to go shopping. What did I tell you that is said in French? Faire les courses. You refer back to your notebook, you see that, or you use the dictionary, you're going to see that. Faire les courses. Remember, faire remains in the infinitive form. F-A-I-R-E. F-A-I-R-E. D'accord? Okay. So I'll make that sentence for number 2 and you take it, you repeat it after me. She would like to go shopping. Elle aimerait faire les courses. Elle aimerait faire les courses. Elle aimerait faire les courses. Okay. Numéro 3. Do I take number 3? Yes. I'll leave you to do the rest. He would like to swim. Il aimerait nager. Il aimerait nager. Okay. So, I will leave you to finish numéro 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Number 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. D'accord. Devoir. Write out 10 things you would like to do. You write them out in French. If you want to write them using question format, for example, excusez-moi, je voudrais, excusez-moi, est-ce que vous no, aimerait is what we are using. Okay, so you say, excusez-moi, j'aimerais danser. Excusez-moi, est-ce que vous aimeriez danser, s'il vous plaît? Est-ce que vous aimeriez danser, s'il vous plaît? D'accord. Numéro 2. Write a short story in French. Use pouvoir, vouloir, and aimer. Now, these are the verbs we have learned to use in making polite requests, polite statements, and they are called auxiliary verbs. So with what we have learned in these 3 lessons, I wanted to use it and make a short story. The scene could be a farm, the scene could be a market, church, anywhere, okay? Bon, d'accord, attention s'il vous plaît, employez votre dictionnaire et l'art de conjuguer. D'accord, et maintenant, c'est la fin de cette leçon et jusqu'à la prochaine. Au revoir. It's the end of this class and till the next lesson. Bye.